So who is Kill?
Edward?
Who is Kill Edward?
It's some artist.
Is really that what we're going with? Are you really sticking to this? Are you really sticking to this?
This artist. He's fire though.
No, but he's you, Cole. He is one of. It's like a person.
What do you mean he's me?
He's you. He's like a person inside of you. What is he like? A child in you, or you're not, or you're not ready to.
Nah, he's me.
So on April 20th, 2018, J. Cole would break the internet by dropping his 5th studio album, KOD. And with that coming out, we was first introduced to his alter ego, Kill Edward, with him appearing on the 2 tracks, The Cutoff and Friends. But even though to the majority of his fans this would be the first time we would hear him, this in fact would not be the first songs that he appeared on, cause just 3 days prior to that, a song called Tidal Wave will appear on somebody's YouTube channel on April 17, 2018. And this in fact would be the first time that J. Cole ever uses alter ego in a song.
Had to let it ride just a little. Let me bring it back so it's clear. Wanting you since we were little. Now we full grown and you here.
But like I just said at the time, many fans didn't know that till he dropped KOD. Now according to a lot of J. Cole fans, and J. Cole himself confirmed it in an Angie Martinez interview, Kill Edward is a reference to his stepdad, also named Edward, that was very abusive to J. Cole and his siblings growing up. And J. Cole, he had a hatred in his heart for him for a very long time.
Like him being in, when he came around, I feel like me and my brother, I just retreated. Like when we moved and I got my own room and me and my brother wasn't sharing rooms anymore, I just started like retreating in my room.
Yeah.
Cause I didn't really even want to be in the house. And I say that to say there was parts of him I liked. He was cool as shit to me. Like, you know, like it was like good and bad.
Yeah.
Like on one hand, like I kind of looked up to him. I wouldn't tell him that. But on the other hand, you know, he was putting his hands on us. It's like, yo, at the time, I was young, and it was just like, this is just what it is. You know what I mean? But as I got older, I just realized, like,
My shit is whack.
yeah, like, bro, you're not my pops. Like, why you put your hands on
And
me?
you should never put your hands on my mother.
Yeah, 100%.
Right.
And that was the worst, too, because I was mad little. And it was like, it would be situations where it's like, you know, it was nothing I could do. And I wanted to do something, and just felt like, just fear, scared of this dude, and being little as hell at the same time. This dude had muscles, guns, and I'm just like, you know, that shit was the worst feeling. So you gotta live with that, grow up with that. But point being, I feel like self-confidence maybe wasn't like, I didn't, you know, it wasn't nourished. It wasn't like, it wasn't healthy. So, on top of other little things I feel like I was affected by, when I say Kill Edward, it's like cleansing myself of that traumatic experience.
Yeah,
you know
I get
what I mean?
that.
Hell yeah.
So
And to also confirm the reference that Kill Edward was J. Cole's stepdad, his own brother in a reaction channel will also say that Edward was their stepdad's name. And the way he was describing their stepdad was in a negative tone, so you could tell that growing up with him wasn't good.
Our ex-stepdad's name was Edward.
Oh, for real?
So I don't know if that's got anything to do with it, but yeah. Our ex-stepdad's name was Edward. So maybe it's like...
Something referring to him?
Maybe.
You didn't really mess with your stepdad like that? You and your man? Was something wrong with him?
He was an asshole, you know, just...
J. Cole didn't like him? You don't like him?
No, because, you know, it was just some shit that went down back in the day, but...
Yeah.
You know, he's just an asshole, but, you know, I squashed that shit with him probably 5 years ago, but I don't know how him and my brother are doing, but...
J. Cole would first reference his Kill Edward album a week after he dropped KOD, was working on a Fall Off, and helping Kill Edward with his album, but he don't tweet a lot. So that right there would be one of the first confirmations that he was working on that. And he will also use the Kill Edward alias on his Twitter by tweeting out his Instagram, which now I found a couple accounts, but I can't confirm if it's official or not, cause there's a lot of fake accounts and I tried my hardest to look for the official Kill Edward account, but I can't find an account for nothing. But later in December 2018, the last thing he would tweet is, "My album coming, don't think I forgot," before the account will officially go on a hiatus. Now J. Cole, he would not be active or reference none about Kill Edward's album in 2019. Now fast forward to 2020, J. Cole would drop a 2-song EP titled Lewis Street, which originally was supposed to be the first 2 songs for them Fall Off. But as we all know, the climb back would be on the off season, and J. Cole, he would not reference Kill Edward till October 2020, where according to a fan on Kill Edward's Instagram account, cause like I just said, I think J. Cole might have deleted the account, but he posted 2 stories and it said, "Damn, been off for a while, but I'm gonna make sure we end 2020 with something special. Stay tuned, hope y'all ready." So with him teasing new music with Kill Edward, a lot of fans were expecting him to drop some songs under his alias. But as we all know, we would get nothing from Kill Edward. And fast forward to 2022, it looks like we would never hear from him again. Especially after J. Cole's most recent drop, The Off Season, and him putting up a timeline on his Instagram with the title The Fall Off Era, where you can see he has everything in order, where it says Features crossed off, Revenge of the Dreamers 3 crossed off, The Off Season he just did, so that'll be crossed off, and it looks like he only got It's a Boy and a Fall Off left, with the Kill Edward album nowhere to be found. So I officially believe that J. Cole, he's done with this alter ego, and we more than likely will never get that Kill Edward album, which is a sad thing because I was looking forward to this project that J. Cole been teasing for years. But with him putting out the All Season, then he put out that timeline, that right there should confirm to you that J. Cole, he's abandoned that whole thing. And I could be wrong about that, but it's kinda weird that J. Cole, he wouldn't even put it in that timeline, or not even mention it anymore. Maybe it was just a little idea that he had at the time, but then later when he came to grits and decided that he really wasn't messing with the whole concept, that he was just gonna stop doing this altogether. And it's kinda almost feel like the J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar collab album. Obviously not as hyped or anticipated as that one, but to me it almost comes across as this mythical project that J. Cole kept teasing, but unfortunately we never got. Maybe one day after the Fall Off era, when it's all said and done, that J. Cole, he'll come back to this project and work on it. Or maybe the whole album would get leaked one day, so we could hear the ideas that J. Cole had for this alter ego, which at the time I was really looking forward to. But these are my thoughts and opinions on this whole video. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe. I really appreciate it if you really hit the like button, because I really took some time to do some research on this. And let me know down in the comment section if you think J. Cole, he will drop this album or he won't. And if you think he will, are you looking forward to this? But that's all I really have to say. Be sure to like and subscribe. Have a nice day.
Who is he? And I read something that your stepfather's name was Edward or something like that.
Yeah, yo, people are crazy. Like, I don't even know how they know that, but
They
yeah,
know
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So is that from that, or?
So I'll tell you how it started. Yeah, but it first started from about after Forest Hills Drive.
Yeah.
I started feeling like J. Cole, which sounds weird even saying that in the conversation. J. Cole.
You love to talk about yourself in third person.
Right. That name.
Right.
I started feeling like it was like a box. You know what I mean? Like I had told so much of my story from the come up, the warm up, Friday Night Lights, first album, Born Center, Forest Hills Drive. It was always about me, my aspirations, my goals, my dreams, my pains. It was a box.
Yeah.
Like I started feeling limited. I had been telling my story for so many projects, so many songs.
And then there's an expectation. And
Yeah, expectation, but it's also like, yo, I don't want to talk about myself no more. You know what I mean? And like, which eventually would birth For Your Eyes Only. I didn't know, it wasn't like I was aware. Like, I don't want to talk about myself no more, I'll do For You. All of this was like subconscious. But another thing that came out of that was I started like experimenting with this music, like the production, my voice, and I started doing these songs in this Kill Edward style. I didn't even have a name. I just had the songs.
But why, how you name him Kill Edward Styles?
Well, I needed a fire name. I needed a fire name.
Right.
That's the first, it checks that box. It's
Okay.
a fire name, Kill Edward. And then secondly, it just represents like, I feel like not kill him physically. Actually, I don't have no problem with the dude. Like I would speak to him today. I'm actually, thinking about like, man, I need to go find this dude, like, and have a conversation with him.
Because
But
I wonder if this has reached him. It would have to, right? I would imagine.
I don't know. Well, maybe now.
Right.
Say Kill Edward. What I'm talking about is like the shit that I feel like I inherited from him. Like there's aspects of myself. Remember I told you earlier, shit that I feel like I wanted to overcome and beat. I feel like, oh, I got that from him. It's some like it's some shit in me that's like, I don't like it. That's the shit I want to kill off.
Here we go, just a little. That would make the dream come true. Ain't gonna lie, just like the dream I've been feeling you. Just a little. Just a little. Had to let it ride just a little. Let me bring it back so it's clear. I've been wanting you since we were little. Now we full grown, you here. Do you have time just a little? I can make it bust your mind, Did you give me a little? Damn it, this girl smile. Don't want my love to change. Don't ever change. Don't ever change. Dallas, Texas, that's my time. I appreciate y'all for letting me do that song.